my body. Then let them look on my body out in Abu Dhabi. You see me shining, you pissed. I think my haters just really be wanting the chips. They know our body, you sis. Oh, nigga hit me and I said nobody who this.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Keelantra Ransom, and in this video we'll be talking about why I chose the Army over other branches. Let me just say, the Army was not my first choice. I wanted to do the Air Force just like my dad, because I mean that's all I grew up around. That's all I knew was the Air Force, even though I had other family members in the Navy, Army, or Marines, but all I knew was the Air Force. So I was like, okay, let me start calling around. My last year of college, let me start calling around and try to talk to somebody so they can give me some more information. Because when my dad joined, that was like a long time ago, and things changed. So I was like, okay. So I started calling around, leaving messages, went on the Air Force website. When I tell you, nobody called me back. Email, nothing. So, like, for a college student, your last semester, you're like, dang, so what I'm gonna do now? What if I don't get a job right after college with my degree? So basically, I called my dad and was like, hey, I've been calling the Army recruiters, nobody answered, so what am I supposed to do? He's like, try to reach out to another recruiters in like Tennessee, because that's where he's from. I was like, okay. So I called them, like, oh, they told me I can only call the one in Nashville since I'm about to have a college degree. So he's like, before you do that, hold on, let me try to talk to my commander and see what you need to do. So I did that. We waited. He didn't get nothing. No phone calls, no nothing for anybody. So I decided to take it upon myself to go to the military officer that was in Tuscaloosa, where I was living at the time for college. So the first place I went was the Navy. I liked what they was talking about, but I didn't want to be in no ship. I didn't want to be in sea for a long period of time. So I was like, okay, it's not for me. Even though the Navy do give out a lot of bonuses and money for enlisted. And I was like, okay, this is not for me. So the next thing I went to was the Army. So basically, I met Sergeant Fields. I was basically went there like, I know I want to join, but I don't know what I want to do. I don't know when I want to leave and stuff like that. So basically, I had just put it out there like, look, I might sound like I'm not listening, but I am. It's just that the Army was not my first choice. I wanted to go with the Air Force, and they wasn't calling back. So I was just explaining the whole situation to her. And so she's like, have you ever took the ASVAB test? I was like, no, I haven't took the ASVAB test, no practice test or nothing. So I took the ASVAB practice test, did really good on it. She's like, I can see you have would do real good in the military, in the Army. So I was like, okay. So I was like, can you tell me some things that made me change my mind about joining the Army instead of the Air Force? So basically, she was showing me all the jobs, and I was like, okay, I don't want to do no like plumber. I want a good job. Like, my degree is in public health, so if we could find something in the medic field for my degree. She's like, okay. So she's like, to see what jobs you qualify for, you have to take the ASVAB test. So like 2 weeks later, I came back and took the real test after I studied, and I passed the ASVAB test. So like, I had a lot of medic jobs, but it wasn't a lot that was open. So I was like, I really don't want like the job that was there. I wanted blood laboratory, and it wasn't available at the time. So then patient administration caught my eye. It was a 68 Golf. And I was like, okay, this is like something I'll be doing if I was working right out of college. So I was like, okay, I can do that. So let me tell you, went to MEPS December 18th. Job wasn't available, and they were trying to make me take a 92 Yankee with the unit supply, I think. Did not want that. So I caused the whole problem at MEPS because I did not want a job. You can't make somebody take a job that they don't want. So then I was like, I'm not gonna sign no contract today because it's not a job I want. So like about 2 hours later, they said, okay, we have a dental specialist available, which is a 68 Echo. And I was like, okay, I really don't want that, but I mean, I will take it because it's still in McField. So I took a 68 Echo and I signed my contract December 19, 2019. I did reserve. I didn't leave right away because I was still my last semester of college and I wasn't supposed to graduate till May. So I was supposed to leave September the 21st, 2020. To go on Fort Sill. And so that happened. And then basically during that time, I was just waiting, like going to the office, filling out paperwork. And then I went to my unit to in process in like March. So after that, I started going to drill every weekend with my unit. Not every, 1 weekend a month with my unit to see, like, get the hang of things. And that really made me feel like I made the best decision because my unit was so welcome to me and I just enjoyed it. And I do feel like I made the best decision for me, even though my dad was kind of mad that I didn't do Air Force, but at the end of the day, he still supported my decision. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe on my video. Thank you.